The Supreme Court came down heavily on the Uttarakhand government for allowing illegal construction inside Jim Corbett and also on tree felling. My colleague Nupur Dogra is joining me for more on this. Nupur, do take us through the construction that was ongoing in Jim Corbett and how the Supreme Court has criticized the government officials.
Well, previously the Supreme Court had directed inquiry against airing officials for illegal constructions for the purpose of constructing tiger safaris, and for that huge number of trees were felled without court permission. And keeping that in mind, the Supreme Court had directed an inquiry against airing officials. Today, the Supreme Court, while hearing the case again, took note of the fact that inquiry was initiated against 17 forest rangers who were of the officers who were of lower ranks, but the inquiry against the IFS officer and senior officers was moving at snail's pace, the Supreme Court said, and Supreme Court has in fact recorded in its order that it has taken a very dim view of this fact that the proceedings and inquiry are so protracted and are delayed against the senior officers, and in fact have directed today that the inquiry should be completed within 3 months. So this is a very big development. The Supreme Court today also criticized the Uttarakhand government for using Campa funds, misusing Campa funds for other than afforestation practices. Earlier it came to light from CAG reports that funds were used to buy laptops, iPhone, and personal furnitures for several officers, and funds were in fact diverted. Today, the Uttarakhand government has told the court that they nearly 1.8% of the 700 crores, 750 crores were used, but they will make sure that inquiry is in fact conducted against those officers also who were found misusing the afforestation funds. And the Supreme Court today taking note of all these things, and the Uttarakhand government will also have to repay with interest the amount that it has used from the amount that was diverted from funds that were meant for afforestation. So today, in a very big development, the Supreme Court has taken stock of the developments on ground with regard to the illegal construction in Tiger Safari. In fact, it also took stock of the illegal illegal activities in Rajaji's Tiger Safari. So several forest areas are under scandal of the Supreme Court for protecting forest areas.
Right. Thank you so much, Nupur, for joining us with those updates. We will be coming back to you for more.